I've spent the last day or so looking at Pocket Mac's Ringtone Studio for iPhone and thought I would put together this quick video look at the process of creating a ringtone from start to finish. Here it is. In order to create the ringtone, I'm actually going to go and I'm going to take in one of my favorite songs that has I know has a really nice beginning, Duncan Sheik's Barely Breathing. I'm going to drag it in. It's going to read the media file. Once the media file is read, it's going to actually show me the track. So I want to listen, and basically there's a slider here that you can't see yet, which actually moves over whatever area you want to use for the ringtone. So let's move it in because we're going to pull it back a little bit later when we get to the endpoint that we want. So let's hear it. Now, when it gets to the end point, it's going to stop, which I actually want a little bit more, so I'm going to extend it a little bit further, but I can actually see where the vocals probably start cutting in, so it's probably about there. So let's go a little past it just to double check. I know what you're doing. And that's where it was, so we want to go back to right before he comes in with his vocals. We're going to put the cursor back there, and I think we can extend a little bit further still. Oh, nope. So we want to actually pull it back into right where that pop happens. We can actually fade in and fade out. So we're going to fade in and fade out, play the selection only, which is what made it stop when we got to the end, and we're going to just tap create. Now it's creating the ringtone. It only takes a few seconds. Now if I go into iTunes and I go to my ringtones, all I have to do is look, and there is the song that I just did, transferred over to iTunes with the name of the song right where it is. No information about the artist or album. I can add that if I want. And let's hear how it sounds. It should actually play the introductory part, everything up to the vocals, and fade in and fade out a little bit. So let's take a listen. So as you can hear, it actually does a really nice job. It keeps good audio quality, makes it simple to actually create the ringtone and transfer it, because the next time I actually sync my iPhone, that ringtone will be included with the other ringtones, and I can pretty much do any song that I want or any vocals. So I could actually use GarageBand now. I could record myself saying people's names, or even record them saying their own names, and use those as specific ringtones as well. If you make a lot of ringtones, this is probably, or if you purchase a lot of ringtones, this is probably worth the price of the software. If you're not big into customized ringtones, it's not probably worth the money. But if you use a lot of ringtones, if you buy a lot of ringtones, it's a great way to save some money.